inspection at 3621 South Cottonwood in Tempe, Arizona. I've got a single clean out in the backyard. Looks like the sewer line is in the alley on this property, so the sewer line goes to the rear. I found a single clean out. There's another cap over there by the big tree roots that we might need to use, but I'm going to get access through this line first and see what direction this takes me. This looks like it's heading out towards the street. And then yeah, it looks like there's another clean out located a couple feet away from this. We'll have to dig for it and find that one, but that other one is what's going to go underneath the house. Looks like ABS pipes. Check those connections, make sure they're lined up properly. We've got the water flowing in the hallway shower right now, just to give us some water flow down the pipes so we can kind of trace it. Looking for any cracks in the pipes or clogs, bellies, anything out of the ordinary in this pipe. So far it looks like a straight shot out to the city. Just a little bit of an offset there, but it doesn't look like it's causing any problems. Another turn at 39 feet where we go into the city connection, where there's quite a large number of roots there right at the city connection where the clay and the ABS meet up. So the roots are getting in that area, and that could potentially cause a clog. Yeah, I'm going to push past that just a little bit to see what is down there, but that's a big chunk of roots right there. That's going to have to be cleaned off, and that's on the city side. Likely the city is going to have to take care of that. It's not causing any problems today, but you can imagine if you flush something big, it's going to hit that root and cause a backup. So definitely want to get that cleared out at about 40 feet from the clean out here. So now we're just going to pull this back and locate that other clean out. Try and come down that hole on the top of the pipe right there. There should be another opening for that clean out. Located the second clean out. We had to dig a few inches underneath the dirt to get access to that cap right there, so definitely want to lift this cap up or regrade it so this isn't buried anymore. You don't want to lose these. Once you lose them, you lose access to your plumbing system. So, I still have the water running inside the house. We're going to go down this clean out, go underneath the home and see what we can find. So now we're seeing that the original cast iron is still underneath the house. This is cast iron pipe, not ABS. And we have some roots coming down from the top of that pipe. More roots growing. Pipe is likely cracked a little bit on the side there and at the top where those roots are getting in. gunk built up on the pipe there. More roots all the way underneath the home. We're 20 feet underneath the house right now. Well, roughly 15 feet under the house after you take off a few feet vertical, but those roots have went back their ways. You've got roots underneath your house. All the way back into the drain system here. See that cracked pipe on the top right hand side of the screen there, 24 feet in. I've got the water flowing in the bathtub right now. That's why we have so much water hitting the screen. So we're going up north. We're going up into that wet vent right now. So now I'm going to turn the water off and pull this camera head back without the water on. Okay, so I turned the water off, then I flushed the toilet to make sure everything was down the line. So now we should get a good visual of the inside of this cast iron pipe. As we pull this back, get a better look at the inside of this pipe here. Definitely a lot of roots going on all the way underneath the house. Look at all that. High water marks, that white up on the top of the pipe, that kind of tells me that this house has been backed up several times before, probably due to roots causing a clog. That just leaves evidence that shows that the water has been high in the pipe for quite some time. And now we're running into more roots. Drain pipe there on the side of the pipe. Now the roots can only get into this pipe if there's a crack or a break in the pipe, so even though we can't see the crack or the break, we know the roots are pushing through it. Back into the roots around the clean out here again where the pipe is broken. So definitely going to need a new pipe underneath the house on this one. Contact a licensed plumber for an estimate on what this is going to cost and negotiate with the seller. That's your best line of action there. So I'm Home Inspector Dan Pierce. If you have any questions about the sewer camera inspection, please get a hold of me or contact your home inspector, Mr. Brian Lang. Thanks for using BPG Inspections.